Hello and welcome to today's video. So recently I have purchased a lot of the same cards as you can see, and in today's video I'll explain why I have purchased this many of the same card. Okay, so before we start with the video, I wanted to share some of my credentials, why I have done this before we start. So about a year ago, I bought a lot of promo cards. So I bought these cards. These are, let's see, light toxicities. And I'll probably put up a video on the screen so you can see. So I bought many of them, over 20 of them. And I bought them for around $1, a bit less, like a $0.50. And I also bought Granina Gold Star from the 25th anniversary set. So I bought them, and as you can see on the chart on the screen, hopefully, they have increased a lot in price. So this just shows that I have been somewhat successful with this strategy. So let's get into the video. Why have I bought this many of them? So this is a strategy of mine. I buy a lot of cards that are very cheap, and I grade the good ones and just save the bad ones in a binder or in my collection. And that's the funny thing with these promo cards, that they have a really good multiplier, like super good. So if you don't know what's meant by multiplier and grading and everything, you send some cards to a grading company. I send mine to PSA, and they grade the card, so they give a grade from 1 to 10, and if it's a 10, it's worth much more. So what's meant with a good multiplier is that it's very cheap, the card like raw, ungraded, but in a 10 grade, it's very expensive. So for instance, these light toxicities, they are like $5 right now, and in a PSA 10 they are $800. So it just comes down to some basic math. How many you gotta buy to get a PSA 10, depending on the PSA 10 ratio. So that's why I buy many of the same cards. And I actually saw this guy on YouTube who does the same thing, but he did it with the Mew and Mewtwo 151 promo cards from the UPC, and he's obviously doing this in a much bigger scale. I think he's like a pack ripper, so he get a lot of promo cards over, which he graded. I put the video on the screen right now. As you can see, he has a shit ton of Mew promo cards, and these, when he bought them, probably were very inexpensive, like a few dollars raw, and PSA 10 were probably not that high, but over time it has risen in price, and he's basically, I guess he's like a millionaire right now. I'm not on that level, obviously. So why promo cards? Why wouldn't I do this with like regular cards from the main set? And that's because promo cards are very cheap, and they have a more limited supply, because often there are just like one promo card for a free pack blister or whatever, and there are only that many promo cards that have been made for those triple blisters. So a bit more limited supply, but still really cheap, which also makes it possible to buy a lot and just grade the good ones. So now, why the Cosmo holos? I'm going to show you. It's probably better if I just film this after. So you will see the video on the screen right now, me going through my promo cards that I have, and as you can see, they are Cosmo holos promo cards. And why I really believe in these is because they are very cheap, like any promo card. But that's the thing, like Mew and Mewtwo from 151, they have become so expensive, so you can't really buy that many. While these cards are still like $1.50, and that's also And why the Cosmo holos in specific? Because this is first time that you have these shiny borders that Cosmo holos have since Call of Legends. So that's and Call of Legends came out in 2010, I think, and that's 15 years ago, so a long time ago. So these are the first time that the silver borders are back. And that leads me into the next part of this video, and that's the similarity between these Cosmo holos and the Call of Legends shinies and the Heart Gold, Soul Silver legendary dogs. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, I will show you on the screen right now. There were some, let's see here, I also have it on my screen. So there are these legendary dogs that look very similar to our Cosmo holos, as you can see. And these were from the teens in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Call of Legends era, which is 15 years ago. So they are very similar. There are promo cards. And if we look at prices, ungraded, these are like $15-20 around that, and which make me believe that these cards, these Cosmo holos, some of them will go to $15-20 in the next 15 years. I wouldn't see why they would go to the same price. As we can see on the NT, it's price and ungraded is $17, and the Suicune $25 ungraded. Also looks very similar to these Cosmo holos, and the Raikou also. So I think the upside potential of these are that they can be individually worth $15-20 around there, and there isn't really any downside because they are so cheap. And that's the thing that I recognize with the Gold Star, the Greninja promo. I bought those for $1 a piece, and they went up to $25 a piece. I sold them around $10 a piece, so 10 times what I bought them for, but I only bought 10 because this is mainly because I like to collect it this way. And that's also why I keep them in a binder, because I like the way it looks when there are like many of the same cards. I think it's like, it looks it almost looks stupid, because why would you have like that many of the same card? But I think it's also funny when you have that many of the same card. The main reason I do this is because you can grade the top ones and keep the rest and just let them grow in price, and you have a really good, and it looks very fun, and it looks very funny in my opinion. So I'm going to show you here. Wait. I bought this. This is some enhanced, let's see here, some enhanced 2-pack blisters that has the Articuno. I bought 24 of them and opened some to get the promo cards because I love the way the promo cards look. And I also bought 3 of these enhanced 2-pack blisters, and I think this looks so good. Honestly, they look exactly like Call of Legends. And I will probably put this on screen because it's kind of hard for you to see right now. But I have bought these cards that I will grade. That's why they are in like semi-rigids. And I also wanted to compare this Gyarados and the Ho-Oh, because as you can see, these are both of these has silver borders, and this is Call of Legends. This is from Call of Legends, so I want to kind of compare them, because that's the thing also, which I have noticed. These Cosmo holos, they are kind of, they have a different type of shines, and also there are different holo patterns, or whatever you want to call them, because some are like, it's kind of hard to explain, but some of them has really small dots and some are bigger, and some has stars and swirls. So they are kind of different and they have a different type of shine. And the one card that I have that I think looks the best is this card. The Palkia card from the Enhanced 2-pack blister. And that's the thing with these cards also. They are not considered promo cards because I'm not sure why really, because they are promo cards in my world, but they aren't official promo cards since they are variants of the cards from the set. It gets confusing, but they are not official promo cards, but in my world they are. So if you have watched this far, thank you, I'm very thankful for this. And leave a comment in the comment section what your favorite Cosmo holo is. Mine, as I said, is the Palkia. I think it looks very good. And before we leave this video, this channel is not a Pokemon channel. I do like finance and focus on finance related or making money. But I also enjoy Pokemon very much. So I'll probably do some more Pokemon videos if you're interested. So please check out my channel and maybe click this video, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.